Welcome back to Draw at Home with Tupperberry Art. I'm Kimberly, ready to draw Santa Claus. So, let's get started. First thing we're going to start with is eyes. So option 1, you can start with simple eyes by drawing 2 circles. Inside that, do 1 more, and then inside that, you're going to do 1 more that just indicates the white reflection, and you can leave it like that. Or option number 2. Watch what I do here. See how I draw these little lines that are all coming towards the middle of the eye? And that's so I can add color there. So at the end, when you add color, start with your lightest shade and then work little darker lines of coloring around. This will give it just another fun way of doing eyes. So those are 2 options for you. And now let's add some eyebrows. The eyebrows are thick, jagged lines that go right on top of the eyes. And don't be afraid to overlap the eye as well. The nose comes next, and that's very simple. Just a little half circle or a little hook is all you need. And then under that is going to be the mustache. So we've got a little line that curls out. Same thing on both sides. And then we're going to do a line underneath. It actually kind of has a teardrop look to it, but it curls up at the end. And next, the mouth, which is very simple. It's just 2 little lines like a little U. 1, 2, and you've got yourself a little lip. Now just doing the face, connect from the eyebrows to just the inside of the mustache. The ears are very simple. Add a little half circle, or it looks like a letter C from whichever direction on each side of the face. Now let's do the hat. The bottom part is the cotton. So all my lines are just rounded. Some are a little larger, some are small little rounded areas connecting from just above the ears. There's the hat. To move on to the top part, I'm going to start by drawing a line, as you can see, and then the same kind of billowing cotton ball at the end. Now see this line? This gives me an indication of where to draw. Now I will draw around this, and I will vary the line a little bit because it's fabric. Make sure it comes wide, as you can see. And I've got some lines where the fabric folds, and now it comes to a point when it meets the cotton at the end of the hat. You can erase the lines in the middle that you don't need if you don't want them to show up later. For the beard under the mouth, do that same rounded line effect. And then now coming out from the mustache, we're just going to angle those lines out. It gets a little shorter on the sides and longer towards the bottom. This is the same look as what you have in the cotton in the hat. You can add a few indication lines of swirls to give you an idea that the beard is curly. And now moving on to the jolly sized body that Santa Claus has. So his body is going to start off with 2 lines on each side, and what we're going to think of it as is the shape of a bell. That is the shape of his stomach. This bottom curved line of his coat, we curve the line to make it look round. I want you to give me a square just above that. You know that this is the belt, so give me another square inside. And as you draw the belt around him, make sure you curve those lines as well. Coming from just the sides of the belt is all we need. On the bottom of the coat, we'll make it fur-lined, or that look of the cotton on the bottom. Give it that same rounded line, and then put the line up the coat, skipping the part in the belt, and then finishing that all along the bottom there. Santa needs some boots. Watch what I do here. I give a curved line like a rainbow, curved on the bottom. That's the front of the boot. Same thing on the other side. Now, the line behind the front of the boot is just a little bit higher, and I draw an extra line to give it the look of a sole. Complete the legs on each side, and you are done. We're going to do simple arms. They're just peeking out from the side. So just a curved line just kind of comes out with a little half circle on the side, which indicates the gloves. And that is all you need for an arm. Give it a little ground, and then this Santa Claus looks like it is ready to be colored. As you color, remember to use 2 shades at least. So here for my red, I'm starting with my dark color, but I'm gonna block out a little area that is going to be the lighter shade. So my lighter red is going to go there. If your lighter shade comes on the left, then keep it all the same throughout, from the hat to the boots. You can't really take away color with colored pencils and markers, so make sure you block out that color if you want to have 2 shades in there. I'm doing the same thing with the gray. We can keep just a little gray on the outside. It still lets people know that his beard is white. I've even added a little shade of gray to my black in the belt and the boots. Do a nice little black outline to help your character stand out, and you can even throw in a fun little background, like my snowman. You can watch my other video of how to draw a snowman if you want to get a really cool looking one. Thank you so much for drawing with me today. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Come back and draw with me again, and have a happy holiday.